Hi, my name is Juliet Butters-Doty, and I've got a question for you. Is anyone out there feeling disconnected from life, tapped out, and you just want to get simply tuned in? Anyone out there feeling fear-based on any level, and you just want to trust life? Anyone out there floundering? I know I once was, terribly so. And you just want to flourish and move on with life? Well, I founded the Soul Mastery School. I've been running it the last 2 years. And I teach a wonderful, wonderful life training, the 5 mechanics to soul mastery. And I teach it because I was once steeped in fear. I was once so disconnected, and I was floundering around, so scattered and confused without any clarity about what I really wanted. I just was unhappy. I couldn't move forward. I was so stuck. And really, the one big problem is fear. It underpins most everything, and it keeps us in a very comfortable state. And the big thing for me that turned my life around was my mother, actually. And she introduced me to a woman, a lovely lady, who later became my teacher, my spiritual teacher. And I entered her mystery school for 10 years. And over those 10 years, she taught us how to unravel the collective story and where our part in that collective story interplays, because everything is interconnected. We're all one is the bottom line. And I came to know that and realize it beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I came to be able to unravel the soul. And I have practiced over the last 15 years since the mystery school. I've had a private practice where I've moved hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients through and gained so much experience in all of their stories and interplays and how they were unraveled and had their stories. And then I opened the school 2 years ago, and I've had 10 students who have given me testimonials, and a couple of them have said to me quite literally that they had been to other shamans, healers, workshops, retreats and so forth, done some webinars, and had learnt so much, but it had only brought them thus far. They couldn't quite get past their stuff. They were still trapped in it, still repeating. And after moving through my program, they're free. And these 2 ladies are now successfully moving through with their businesses, their visions, working with their webinars and their successful business around town. So it works. It worked on me. I was definitely a project, and it's worked on my students. So what are the details of this 5 mechanics to soul mastery? The first mechanic is momentum. Have to start that momentum, and we begin it with bringing the breath of life into the 23 bodies and systems that we have. We need to fully occupy our body. We're no good if we're up and out there floating around there with the fairies or the pixies. We need to occupy our body and be responsible for all of who we are. And so the breath, a daily practice, and really creating a relationship with you. You are the most important relationship you're ever going to have. The second step mechanic is micromanage, really becoming quite intimate, learning all about your emotional body and your mental body, your 3rd chakra, your solar plexus, where it's all going on, how you digest life, and your 6th chakra, your 3rd eye, your computer, Grand Central Station up here. Are you being driven by the monkey mind, the crazy mind, how it interrelates with the emotional body, or are you the sole driver of your life? So getting you behind the wheel by getting you to scan, realizing your seductions of the lower self mind, how you get trapped, glitched, blocked, how you fragment it out, and ultimately discovering how you disconnected in the first place. And the third mechanic is maintaining that micromanagement, also maintaining the breath, bringing it through, taking it deeper and deeper and deeper, giving you tools and techniques in each stage, how to implement these tools and steps so that you can release, in fact, what you've discovered whilst you've scanned it, identified it, discovered it, what it's up to, and then letting go, forgiving, surrendering. How do you do that? Really important. And then beginning a new way to speak to yourself, developing prayer, for indeed we need to know thyself very deeply, and in order to do that, one needs to honor thyself as well. So moving into the fourth mechanic, morph. And at this point, indeed, there is a great sense of merging, and life is becoming more mutable, fluid. You can feel the unified field at a greater level, and perhaps there's a little bit of tiredness, fatigue. Indeed, this is just like working out at the gym. There's a lot of exercises and protocols that I move you through, and it becomes quite exhausting. So honoring yourself and discovering how you don't, where you don't, why you don't, which are further things to scan and release and let go of. Very important to look after oneself as you go, moving into the fifth step, merging into this unified field that I mentioned in the previous mechanic, but really realizing how you can make fluid your life, how you can create literally, spontaneously, you can impact perhaps with some chaos and then have it disappear right in front of your eyes just by what you choose to be in that moment. So much more detail to go through, in fact, but no time today. If you'd like to have more clarity, click on the link on the right and book a call, and I can go into it in greater depth. But today, in this product, this 5 Mechanics to Soul Mastery that I'm offering you, I also actually offer a one-on-one mentor program where I'm with you all the way solely, and that is a $6,000 mentor program where I'm with you just as an individual. But this program is one with quite a few of you on a live training program. There's 12 weeks where we have a 1-hour webinar together, and I begin with each of you individually. That live training is $2,100 US, and then I have this individual meeting with you where we have a starting point. I get to know you. What are you dealing with? And you get to observe the tools in practice. You get to see how I do it, and that's what you're going to learn. I'm also going to throw in an astrology reading, what you've chosen in this lifetime to work on. So that's a $450 value, and that's also a plus. And then we're going to have 6 every 2 weeks. We're going to have another one-on-one time with me where you have your questions answered, you get to practice the tools somewhat, and then I demonstrate how to do it in reality in the way that I am trying to guide you in. So perhaps there's another healing there for you so that you can clear away some more of the glitches. And that's a $350 session times 6, so that's another $2,100. So it starts to add up. And then of course I record all of the live trainings, those 12 live trainings. I record your one-on-one initial healing. I record the 6 one-on-one 1-hour times with me. All of those recordings are given to you so that you can repeat them over and over again in the future to remind you, to further instruct you, and hear it on a deeper level. That's another $2,100 add-on value. There's also a daily practice that I give to you, well thought out, $97 value. There's a questionnaire that's very, very thorough and takes you deeper and deeper into yourself and sets the tone for the whole course. That's a $97 value. And then there are 12 guided journey meditations. I have them here at my house to the community. They come here, we go through it. There's healing, embedded healings in the meditation. I'm going to send that to you in an MP3 format. You get to benefit and listen to those. That's a $240 add-on value again, and also connecting into a group Facebook community where you get to share with others your story, your experiences, receive feedback, compare experiences, and maybe learn a thing or two from them as well. We always learn from others. So in grand total, my offer today is a value of $7,280. But I'm going on sale and I'm going to give it to you for $2,100 US. And we can structure that in any way. You can make it a one-time payment, a two-time, or a three-time payment, whatever works for you. And so, just to remind you, it's a $5,180 add-on value to you. So I've filled it up for you. I've given you everything in my product vault for you to grow and receive the roadmap so that you can walk straight out of fear, be thoroughly connected into the life force power of the universe, and flourish into your life. The world needs your song, your soul's purpose. We've all got one. Let's have yours singing out there into the collective. So give me a call, click on the link, book your particular time, give me your email, your best one please, your phone number, and let's get started. Can't wait to meet you. Love to you. Aloha.